Masquerade. We're going to carry on with Vampire the Masquerade. Like, we should expect today a few nonsense shenanigans with the Malkavian, as per usual. So I'm sure we are going to be having a blast. And also, the Elizabeth Dane is going to be very easy to go through, since we have obfuscate, which just makes our life much easier. By the way, Malkavian female with her ass sporting out and her cowgirl suit.
Going somewhere?
Bodily functions are denied for me for now. Just drive. Santa Monica. So many interesting glimpses when playing Malkavian. Yes. There's already been a few hints that you know, situations in which they actually spoil you the game, which is fantastic. Because in the first playthrough you don't know this, but on subsequent playthroughs you begin to understand everything that is going on and how this affects you in many ways. Also, we had a very interesting interaction yesterday because do you remember the quest about the Plague Bearer? And you have to go to see a ghoul that is dead, but his lover is actually on the, you know, on the upper floor, and then you go and
robes of the Reaper.
And she's actually dying because she was laying, you know, had an affair with Jezebel. Basically, if you're a Malkavian, that girl just dies when she sees you. Like, you answer her something crazy and she's like, "Get out of my fucking house!" And dies. You have to use dementation on her so she doesn't die and tell you information.
Hey, what can I say? You preserved my ass. I truly appreciate you not saying anything, and I want you to know I take care of those who do me favors. So from now on, you need equipment, info, you come see me at my apartment. Don't hesitate.
I'll flick your feet, Mercury.
I tell you, that blood you guys got's an amazing thing. Help close up a few wounds. This back alley patch fixed up the rest. I needed that beating. Good reminder not to overestimate my ability. Last time it's gonna happen.
I need some nasty little toys. Vale, de hecho, me sorprende. I'm surprised that they gave me bullets for the Anaconda. Though this is the... Okay, this is the normal. But we can buy some Glock ammo. We don't actually need it since we're going to the boat, but... Just a second, please. Okay. I am more than ready. Time to go to the Elizabeth Dane. Yee! Vamos a ir de camino a Elizabeth Dane. Tremendo barquito guapo. Esta misión va a ser una chorrada teniendo en cuenta que somos Malkavian. Tenemos obtenebración. Okay, I don't know if...
Yo, late. Ah, for Christ's sakes. Tell Jacobson if he plans on making editor-in-chief, he's got to start working with me. I can't keep getting him these scoops if he's going to send high school journalists who don't know enough to wear something that would blend in.
Don't you think my robes would blend in too much? Does not my madness mingle with this ghastly ghost ship?
Hey, you're not from Jacobson.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, another difficulty that the Malkavian is struggling with.
Lady.
Just scope the cameras on the TV and boom,
Tell
done.
Jacobson
Unless you want to
plans on
eat
making
cops.
editor-in-chief, he's got to start working with me. I can't keep...
Look, we can use the obfuscate and be, you know, seeing me a vision of Jacobson's corrupt crony.
Take it easy, Lois Lane. This is still a badge you're talking to.
Where are our hands in this business?
All right, look. I got you a copy of the initial report, and I can get you into the cabin, but you gotta make yourself real scarce after that. Anybody catches you, I don't know you. And no goddamn flash photography, brainchild.
Okay, where does my path lead?
Hold up a sec. Hines to Marsh. Hines to Marsh. Marsh, they need you up in the bridge. Over. There. The security room will be clear.
Clarity is not my goblet of Earl Grey.
Head down the stairs behind you and stay low. When you get down there, wait for me to call off the guy guarding gangway A. As soon as he leaves, get your ass moving, and don't let him see you. I'll give you a couple of minutes, but don't dilly-dally. In and out, okay?
Okay, Dilly and Dally are strange bedfellows.
Don't forget to stay out of sight. If anyone sees you, you're on your own.
The answers are so
Take the
witty.
the security room. There'll be a computer in there. The password is Lighthouse. Lighthouse. All one word. You getting all this?
I shall sail towards this beautiful beacon.
Now get a move on. And don't forget to tell Jacobson I get double my usual fee for this one.
I think I remember. One of the tricks, if you don't want to do this quest, is to do a no clip. You're gonna actually go to the console and use no clip, and do something crazy like this. Go to this room over here. Oh, where is it? The room. We need to find the room. No, not this one. I think it should be... Because I want to get the report. If I want to get the report, I should probably go to... This one? I think that, yeah. This is the report. Then you go out, go all the way around the Elizabeth Payne, and be like, huh. Okay. Somebody opened it. And then you go back to the entrance, and that is the Elizabeth Dane quest. With no clip. Bye-bye. But we're not going to be doing that. But that is one of the funniest things. You don't want to deal with stealth? You can just do it like that. And be done.
Jacobson, Anderson. Hines to Anderson.
With a quest.
Come in, Anderson. Yeah? Come check this out. I just saw a baleen whale. On my way.
This is one of the silliest tricks. Which one is the camera though? Because I do not remember cameras being in this playthrough. In the Elizabeth Dane, I mean. Can I open this? Nope, but I can open it with Blop Buff. There we go. I probably should have feed before coming here. We have the manifesto. Nope. There we go. Reports. I think the password for this was Lighthouse. Log. I think it was log. Lighthouse? No. I think it's Lighthouse. Maybe not. Well, we do have Auspex, so nope. Oh, this is the Lighthouse one. That cam's on. Oh, maybe that was not a, you know, maybe that was not a good idea. because I activated the camera. Oh shit, come on.
Heinz to Jacobson, Anderson. Heinz to Anderson. Come in, Anderson. Yeah? Come check this out. I just saw a baleen whale. On my way.
Off we go. When this one... Damn it, the doors. Eh. This is what happens when you want to rush things.
Heinz to Jacobson, Anderson. Heinz to Anderson. Come in, Anderson. Yeah? Come check this out. I just saw a baleen whale.
Doors in this game are crazy. Yeah, they get a bit crazy.
On my way.
Quite a lot. They are the worst enemy. By a long shot. No kidding. I'm not looking forward because I need to connect the iPad. It's not actually an iPad, but you know. That was me, by the way, making this sound. Sorry. I apologize. But yeah, they're quite crazy. Annoyingly so. So, blood buff. And we do it. I had to abandon an entire playthrough because the save got stuck in a door and wouldn't load without the door trapping me. For those kind of cases, you have the no clip. I know that maybe that would be considered cheating, but if you get stuck like that, do a no clip in the console and you won't be having any trouble anymore. That makes it good. Control, lighthouse, unlock records. I think this is for the door that is below. Reports. I don't have enough hacking. You know the password for that? I could go with security. No, it isn't security. This was computers, I think. Computer, but I don't have enough points. That would have been smarter, to be honest. Sometimes I know this game is gonna break some way or another, especially because of the unofficial mod. So I always try to keep you know, console commands at hand, just in case something wrong happens. Which tends to do with this game.
Like a goddamn Cuisinart with all this blood.
Lieutenant?
Like an animal. Gamboa, check the manifest to see if they had any, I don't know, animals, tigers, lions, or...
Did I pick it up? Did I pick that up? Yep.
Roger that, Lieutenant Golfos.
Not through here.
Box missing, looks like. All this cargo and one little box gone.
That could just be a typo in the manifest.
Yeah, or someone in the crew could have swiped it.
Lost it?
For now, we should assume that's what they came out here for.
Does it say what was in it?
Nope. Looks like it was packaged with the coffin thing, the sarcophagus. No contents listed.
Fishy.
Could it be a drug thing?
With a slaughterhouse scene like this, someone wanted to get a message across here. Why get rid of the bodies, though?
Dunno. No sense to any of it.
What about the sarcophagus? Anybody take a look yet?
It's sealed up tight, fused together practically. Can't even find a seam. You'd almost think it was solid.
This is just content from the plus pack. That is not on the usual game. They added a lot of content. Okay, we need to save up a bit more of the blood because we don't have that much. And we are coming to a very rough point in this quest, which is getting out, because now the exits are all covered by cops. Nope, this is not the way. Let me just save in case.
Who's there?
Nobody's here. What are you talking about? It doesn't matter. This guy always looks back at you. It's just so annoying. And the rough path is this, because there's a cop there. There's actually 3 cops. Apparently, they have positioned them correctly now. We are gone now. Elizabeth Dane has been completed without any major incident. I'm going to touch him and I'm going to be exposed. Fucking knew it. Stupid hitboxes! Las hitbox, de verdad te lo juro que son horribles. We have to go around. Now we are gone. I know. 360! I mean, 360! There we go. Nos vamos a comer. We're off to eat. Oh shit. Didn't mean to press that. No quería pulsar eso. Vámonos para arriba. Güey. Vamos a pasar por el club del copyright. Y nos vamos de vuelta a downtown.
I missed you.
Yes. Snack. Oh, what? Never mind. I clicked too fast. Señora.
Hey.
Me dio un lagazo ahí y me preocupaba. I was getting a bit of lag there, so I also clicked early just in case. The game was gonna be like, I'm gonna kill this woman.
Where to?
Not here. Downtown. I think we're gonna be seeing Heather now? Yep. There she is.
Hey, I know this might seem creepy and all, but please don't blow me off, okay? Someone told me I could find you here. I mean, I've been looking all over for you since that night. Because I just wanted to... I'm in your debt. I want to help you. I owe you my life, and I feel like I need to repay you. I almost forgot. I'm Heather. Heather Poe. I'm not weirding you out or anything, am I?
This game is such a vibe. Yes. Indeed it is. I think... Well, it is one of my favorite games of all time. But the atmosphere, the mood, the environment, the everything that is going in setting the mood in this game is just mwah, perfect. I don't see death over you anymore.
Only because of you. What you did for me. Here, I got you this. I thought you might be able to use it. I can be useful to you. I'd do anything. Just tell me you'll let me help you. Let me stay with you. Make me feel this way.
Oh boy. Well, the answer is I always wanted a pet, something to cradle before I sleep.
Really? I promise you won't regret it.
Yeah, she's into it.
I'll get you money, I'll get you things, everything.
Taking advantage of a poor woman in her weakest moments. Yeah, that's what being a vampire is all about, I guess. Good. Go to our home, but no one can know about you, my pet.
I know where you live. I checked there first. I'll wait for you at your place. And when you do come back, I'll take care of whatever you want. I'd do anything for you.
Wouldn't it be cool if they made a second game? well, actually, it's in development hell. I don't know. I don't know what to think about Bloodlines 2. I mean, the last trailer was not bad. It's just that it needs a bit of more oven, I would say. Stay there a few months in the oven, yeah. You filled the empty hole where my guts used to be. Until later, my pet. Now we need to speak with LaCroix. I don't know. I don't know what to think about. I'm actually very sad that you don't get to pick up like a background for your character.
Mr. LaCroix told me to keep an eye out for you, Coffee Cake. Said to send you right up. You know, I got a break in an hour, and a fresh box of Krusty Kremes in the back. How about on your way out?
How do you fare here, my cherry gummy man?
You know, I'm keeping the undesirables out and the innocent safe and secure. I'm the thin blue line that separates the crazies from the hard-working decent folks. Yep, as long as I'm around, Mr. LaCroix's got nothing to worry about.
As long as no crown comes, the Scarecrow does his job admirably later. I feel like for all the teasing about it, anything less than incredible is going to make it suck. I'm not keeping my hopes high, because I know if I try to idolize the game, I'm gonna be
for now.
Disappointed. Bloodlines 2 is never gonna be or live up to the hype I have about Bloodlines 1, so it would be amazing to get like a remaster of this game. Though this game looks very beautiful. Chill out, voices.
I don't have time for a monologue. Give me the bullet points of what you saw.
And then aims at him and shoots the gun. The decks were washed with the blood of seamen. Of seamen!
And the Ankaran sarcophagus. What did you see?
That's how I feel about most games. Just imagine how much you love The Division, and then they release The Division 3, and it's not as lovely as you think it would be. I think it's a similar feeling, you know. Bloody hands crept out from within and made wonderful patterns all over.
Opened? Let's not jump to conclusions.
The master would be cool.
Give me the manifest in your notes. I'll sort this mess later. You might have noticed when you came in, the parade of malingering mollycoddles filing out.
Hello, Weird Judge. I'm waiting for part 2 to be released. I wonder how long it'll take to make it. Huh. As far as I know, weren't they like expecting to release the game next year in 2025? Maybe I'm making that up. By the way, let me go grab water because I'm thirsty AF. I'll be right. Blessed blood for the blood god. Hello, I'm back. I do love The Division. New season started yesterday. Oh, you get like new content this season. Ugh, oh my god, I needed that. Ooh. Oh yes, I wondered about them all this time.
Those were the Primogen, this city's clan elders. A worrisome bunch devoted first and foremost to the security of their own skin. Which is why they were here. It seems Alistair Grout, the Malkavian Primogen, has either forgotten
Oh, we
how
got
to
them.
answer his phone
Alistair Grout
or
mansion
is
now?
missing. The Sabot's appearance has put the Primogen on edge. Grout's mansion is in the Hollywood Hills. I need you to pry Grout out of whatever crack he's crawled into and have him contact us.
Yeah, each season has new storyline and mission and content. I thought the story mode for The Division was already done for. So you guys still getting content? Oh, that's amazing. That's very nice. So it is more of an MMO than I thought it was. Not actually an MMO, but you know, kind of like a Destiny 2. They were supposed to release the game in, I don't know, 2020, but they changed the developer twice. Yes. The Bloodlines 2 has been in development hell for like all this time. And they changed the developer, not only the developer, they changed the game like entirely. You check out like the first trailers of the game, and they have nothing to do with what they have released. The Chinese Room, I think it is the developer team that they are using right now. I don't know, man, but every single time there's like a White Wolf IP getting involved in anything, it never comes out. I don't know why. Or it comes out like very rough. I mean, Swan Song was not a bad game. I did enjoy Swan Song for what it was. But it had so many game design decisions that are just stupid. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I did enjoy it, but some of the logic in the puzzles, some of the many things, it was just weird. I still need to play, though, the third game that they released as a graphic novel, because they did release Coteries of New York and then Shadows of New York, and there's supposed to be a third one that I haven't yet played, but I will play it eventually. On my own, though, because there's a lot of reading and not really that much happening in the game visually, so just reading. But I did play the Coteries. It was nice. It was nice. But Shadows of New York was a very nice storyline. You play in Shadows of New York, you play as a La Sombra named Julia. And the story was... Mwah! I did like that. I didn't like the ending, but I did like the story. The mystery, so to speak. Grout, I cannot find this name. I should not go.
Each minor problem, like a grain of sand. Each night, I inherit the desert. It's the seemingly insignificant, time-consuming trivialities that plague my night. Which is why, when I assign you a simple task, I only want to hear unbridled vehemence on your part. Understood?
Yes, where does this body go?
Yes. About Grout. As I said, Grout is the Malkavian Primogen. His behavior and home are eccentric, to say the least. Fuck you! He's developed a paranoid bent lately, so you may have to check under every bed in the place for him.
You're speaking about my clan, you asshole. My body moves now.
When we hear from Grout, you may come back. Until then. Oh, and to show my appreciation for your dedicated service to me, I have secured you a haven nearby, in the Skyline apartment building.
Yeah.
I hope it's to your liking.
Of course. Yes, and get my pet to be there too. Weren't we supposed to keep Heather as a secret, though? They get the story, at least. Yeah. Yeah, I knew the spy was before I was supposed to know the spy, but I never found the official way to know who the spy was. You mean like in Coteries or like in Shadows of New York? They made this dude so perfectly unlikable yet commanding. LaCroix is a very good character. But at least I'm able to play Bloodlines 2 on stream. Yes. I will be playing that on stream too. Like, no joke. Like, I'm a very super fan, so that playthrough is coming.
Deep of the Atlantic, dark, dreaming, sleeping.
Oh, shush you. You don't have to seduce me like that. Whisper in my ear to seduce me.
In the last year.
There we go. Unknown. What was this? You need a research skill of at least 4 to use this item. Do I have points? I do have research 5, so what are you saying? Maybe it needs to... There we go, it needs to update. Holding this rough-hewn amberstone gives you a sense of peace, and even a glimmer of hope for salvation. You're able to hold the effects of most passive discipline, longer as long as you possess Gulgem. Their duration are increased by 25%. Nice. Nice. We do have 10 experience points. What do we do with this? What do we lack? I could go for another point in firearms. I think this would be overkill. Maybe we need to increase persuasion. Like, not charisma, scholarship? Maybe scholarship. At least for now. We're not gonna be needing to fighting too much in...
While you were gone, I tapped my foot over 3,000 times. I don't know why I counted. Huh.
In Swansong on stream, Noir. Oh, okay, in Swansong. Okay. I get you. I knew the spy way before. I mean, if you link up many things that happen through the story, it's very obvious who the spy is in Swansong. Like, when you go to the... What was it? The Inquisition base with oh my god, I forgot her name. Basically with the Malkavian lady, which I think it was like... Leishi? No, what was... Oh my god, I forgot the names. I know that the guy was like... Oh my god, the names, what the hell? Out of my brain. Caleb. Caleb was the guy. Lesia? No, it was something like... I'm gonna look for it because I don't want to keep it in my brain. Swansong... Malkavian. Leisha. Or if you look at the photos in the base, yes. Leisha. It was those letters. Yeah, it was those letters indeed. Yeah, Halsey was the daughter, I think. Which was not actually the daughter. But you know. It was close enough. But yes, if you look at the photos in the basement of the Inquisition, there is no photos of a mem. Every other single key character is there, but no MM. The only other NPC that would care so much about MM not to post her photos or compromise her as a vampire, it was basically the Toreador, no, her sire, the Toreador Primogen. And also there weren't any pictures of her, so by association, 1 + 1, you know, I have the same habit.
Is there something I can do for you? Anything. Just ask.
Can I bite you? There is a truth you must know, my pet.
Oh. Are you married? Is that why you don't want me around?
Yes, indeed. No. If your naivete was blood, I would never go hungry. No, I am the undead.
That makes sense. It all makes sense. Those feelings that something's there in the dark, it wasn't my imagination. It's not crazy at all.
Ah, you're starting to understand, my ghoul. I'm so proud of you.
It's like you've pulled the shades off my mind's window. I can see now. There's a whole world out there. It's mind-blowing.
Yeah, she's having a journey. And it only gets better. I will show you the truth and love like you never known.
You will. I do love you so much. Whatever you are. I don't care. I just want to be with you.
There we go. That is my adoration running through your veins. All of you. Only you.
What can I do to show my appreciation?
Open your wallet? That's so mean. Bleed for me.
Please. Take me inside of you.
Jesus, lady. Come in. Come in. Yeah, come in very roughly. There we go, Heather. There we go. Exactly. It was like, yeah, I know who the spy is. And the game was like, no, you don't. No, no. Email. Okay, sunrise. And we have 9. Stop by my apartment when you get a chance. I'll set you up, Mercury. Don't touch the butter. Okay. Never mind. No quest on the computer. Oh, wait, do we get anything in the room? Like a flip of money or something? No. No, we don't. Whoa. Yeah, if you sum it up one by... It's very obvious who the spy is. Like, you can discover the secret very easily if you pay attention. There's some very rough plot points in Swan Song. Like the prince actually suggesting a mem to go alone into the base of the Inquisition. It's... I don't know. The plans were just... wow. I still enjoy the game. But that could be me just being starved for White Wolf content. World of Darkness, actually.
Need a ride?
Yes. Take me to Grout's mansion. Oh my god, it's Nines Rodriguez!
You. What are you doing here?
He of the numbered name.
Out now.
Huh? Do you also seek the missing Malkavian?
You should get out of here. This place is bad news. Pardon me.
Your mouth is making mystical mush. Yeah, I enjoyed it, but I was happy it wasn't named Bloodlines 2. Me too. I still haven't played the werewolf one, though. I don't know if I should. We are here in the Mansion of Madness. In the Mansion of Madness. Yay. There we go. As long as we don't disturb these NPCs,
It is quite peculiar, the happenings I've been made to witness for my supernatural longevity.
Nines, pardon me, yeah, right.
One unfortunate phenomenon in particular of unique interest to my station, both as a professional and as a sufferer
of this vampiric condition.
It seems the stream of time has begun to erode the moorings of my chosen course of study, for the methodologies that gave birth to psychology are slowly disappearing. I find myself in an era that overlooks the physical component of psychological pathology time and again in favor of the sophistic practices of Freud. Phrenology, dactopintilism, and the rest of the old guard has fallen by the wayside, its champions all silenced in death, with my unique exception. Would that I could make my voice heard again, although it may be suspicious should I return to popular medical discourse 50 years after my apparent death. No, better that I continue my studies into the psychoses in secret. One day, may I hold up my own cure as validation of the methods. I am confident no cure for my condition, or that of my beloved wife, lies within our figurative minds, waiting to be unlocked by the correct combination of memories recovered from our childhoods. And I'm most certain it has nothing to do with the relationship between myself, my parents, and my genitals. Sorry, Sigmund, but I choose to stay my course. In time, too, may your star fade.
We never actually meet Grout, but the dialogue in the... We never actually meet Grout, but the voice messages he left make him so compelling as a character. We Kapog, this petrified reed was not meant to fall into the hands of the damned, but vampires can benefit from its shamanistic magic all the same. Increases defense by 1 point.
Another unfortunate casualty to tide of time, insane asylums. I lament their loss not only as brokerage houses for the breadth and depth of human psychoses, but also I shall mourn the disappearance of that peculiar environment present only in an insane asylum. That palpable atmosphere of blistered brains and churning bowels, the odoriferous melange of freely flowing bodily humors, that gently rolling cacophony of distant sobs and screams, the muttered cursing at perceived enemies, and the blissful gurgling of the lobotomized, like a newborn babe discovering the sky. I shall still find test subjects as surely as I find bloody sustenance in the night, but this climate, I fear, may never be replicated.
Ah, fuck! Nyaga. Visions of death. There we go.
Often I reflect with great regret on the missed opportunity that was my infector. Had I been conscious after the attack, I could have stopped the orderlies from locking her in the roaming pen. What I would give for just one interview, a few simple questions of the plague-ridden woman who would end that dawn. Of course, there is no guarantee she would have been any more helpful than my current crop of test subjects, mewling wretches. Few could be called enthusiastic. Given the nature of the tests, I cannot expect the same fervor from all, but a modicum of cooperation would be appreciated. Animals. The one called John went so far as to gnaw off his arm and escape into the floorboards like some feral rodent. I still hear him scurrying about at night. He must be making an atrocious mess in there.
He's so crazy.
My studies proceed at a languid pace. I'm mired in a foul ennui as my wife's illness advances. My subjects grow restless without proper supervision, but I cannot pull myself back from this black depression. How many nights I've wasted now, gazing from the tower walk, pondering the frailty of existence.
Of course you do. These people are crazy. Me equivoqué, creo. No, no te equivocaste, mi rey. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué se va usted a equivocar? ¿Stream en inglés? No, no es que esté el stream en inglés. Es que este juego no está en castellano, por desgracia. Hay un parche que lo pone en español, pero... Pero si pones ese parche ya no puedes jugar al contenido extra que han ido añadiendo con el paso del tiempo. Y como que se te queda un poco... A ver, se puede jugar, pero queda un poco con el pie colgando. ¿Qué tal estás, tío? Entonces, pues, el parche sufre de no estar completo en español. Vale, este es un atajo. Es el problema que tiene este juego.
After decades of solitary study into this affliction, I have learned that it is by no means mine alone. Indeed, the city is home to an entire society of similarly afflicted individuals with whom I've only recently made contact. They are an understandably standoffish sort, by and large, but I have been able to confirm with them that the condition is indeed vampirism, which apparently comes in a multitude of strains, each with a spectacular set of symptoms such as invisibility and even a sort of lycanthropy. Through numerous official interactions with the governing body of this secret society, I have concluded that their fundamental understanding of the vampiric condition is woefully lacking and mired in suspicion and pseudo-religious dogma that would make a Turk balk for its strictures. Indeed, they seemed impressed with my studies and the eloquence with which I was able to present them. Apparently, the typical sufferer of my particular strain of vampirism is far from the vanguard of the King's English. So impressed were they that they even offered me an office in their government, a rather high office by the sound of things. I believe I shall accept. If nothing else, it should provide a lofty vantage point from which to observe the breadth and epidemiology of the affliction so that I may move more expeditiously toward a cure.
El resumen de la historia de este señor es que quería curar a su mujer y a él le habían afligido con el vampirismo, pero nunca supo hasta mucho más tarde cuál fue el motivo por el cual o cómo curar esa condición y tal. Y luego se encontró con un grupo con el grupo de vampiros, la sociedad vampírica como tal, al cabo de un tiempo. Y le ofrecieron ser un alto cargo dentro del bloque. Porque la raza, la estirpe, por así decirlo, de vampiro que es él, suelen sufrir locura como condición negativa para ellos. Unknown. Que de hecho el personaje con el que estamos jugando también es un personaje que está puto loco. Pero que esa es la gracia de todo esto, ¿sabes? Y ya seguiremos viendo los audios, pero que la cosa sale mal. Let's go. Routes in a sanctum. ¿Ese juego es de Play 1? No, es de PC. Es de PC. Salió en la misma época que salió el Half-Life, porque usan el mismo motor, de hecho. Lo que pasa que, bueno, dado los estándares de gráficos de hoy en día, sí que se ve un poquito viejito, pero no es de Play 1. Está mayorcete, lo único. Ah, pero si acabo de abrir la puerta. ¿What? Espérate, ¿era esta la que hemos abierto? Ah, era esta. Pero sí, por la época. Vale. Somos tremenda señora con el culo al aire, por cierto. Vale. ¡Ah! Evaporar. Iba a jugar al Resident Evil 7 por el 31, pero en vista que abren la beta de Monster Hunter aborté. Oh, sí. Te cambió todos los planes. Llave de la nevera. Even though I'm not moving to Cuba anymore, I should learn Spanish. I mean, if there is anything you would like to ask, though, Cheshire, you know, you can ask me. There's no problem. I will help you with it in any way I can. I know Spanish can be a bit difficult sometimes, especially because of declarations, you know, different ways of saying verbs and all that. But it's all about, you know, practicing and... There we go, we get a blood. It's a blood. It's all about practicing and getting used to the language. Same goes in English. I do it makes me laugh because apparently here in Spain, well, not in Spain in particular, but in the Canary Islands, it's odd to find someone that actually speaks English. Well, there's a lot of people that speak English, but you can clearly tell that they are not, you know, natives from somewhere else. They do have an accent. They do have a rougher accent, so to speak. And there's a few instances I've had with the friends of my GF, which she actually have two friends that have couples. They have married someone from abroad. One of them is from the UK, and the other person is from... Well, they're actually living in Brussels, but they are not actually from there, I believe. Might be wrong. And both of them had commented that my English is quite nice. That they weren't expecting someone from the Canary Islands to have, you know, this kind of pronunciation, so... It makes me... In a certain way, it fills me, because it means that I'm actually, you know, doing my best when it comes to the language. But at the same time, I feel, you know, blushing, because I don't believe myself to be like a scholar when it comes to English. Espero que la otra no se altere por esto. Pero... Que vean el stream. Voy a entrar al disco con un amigo. Nos vemos. Nefa, que vaya muy bien. Disfruto de la partida. Vaya bien. What? Hello, sir. No, this is going to alert everyone. If I can do German, I hope I can do Spanish. Definitely. I think Spanish should be a lot simpler to learn than German. Much simpler, as I've given to understand. German is like very difficult to learn. Actually, we had a view. I think, yes, we do have Redis that sometimes come by the stream. He's actually, his girlfriend is from Germany, and he's been learning German as well. Today I'm particularly thirsty, it seems. Vámonos. I always forget, how exactly do you get there? That is the... Oh, I think it is on the... Oh, wait, dialogue?
The voices have increased in
frequency. We
and
left one behind.
Of late. They have begun to stay with me long after conversation has ceased and are serving as quite a distraction. I fear others are beginning to notice my preoccupation at the vampire gatherings. I am thinking again of the particular vampire of whom I spoke previously, who I dare not name for my growing fear. If the voices are to be believed,
I think it's this
then my
door,
caution
isn't it?
is warranted, for they speak of his blackest crimes, both past and future. More than once, I have seen the suspicion in his eyes and heard the distrust in his voice when speaking with
The regular help Claire with
the
homework.
fear must register on my face,
Very well.
as it is all I can do in these moments to keep from crying out in chorus with the voices.
Ah, vale. Podemos abrirla con Blood Buff. Contenido totalmente opcional, bastante chulo. Nos llevamos munición. The mind is a maze, and all mazes challenge the mind. In the labyrinth beyond this door, reactions of test subjects to the weirdest of environments can be studied using my special powers. Oh boy. We're going to have fun. This is added content. This is not in the original. What's the name of this area, by the way? Malkavian maze. A ver. Por aquí. Por aquí. There we go. Hello, lady. No quiero lidiar con eso en caso de que podamos ir. James Guthrie? Wasn't that a name of the blonde, thin blood who I met in the club confession some years ago? Before Parte Kate crashed? Hector Espinoza? Jaime Guthrie? Steve Brooks? Brock Hines? Chris Ashton? David Marsh? Oh, something looking like a daylight so deep underground and looking the night. You're not fooling Kent, Alan Ryan, Doctor. Oh, the Troreador that got lost. Let's test cheap illusion, shall we? And he died. And that actually hurts. El buen lag. Perfecto. Mannequins. It always have to be mannequins. High five! High five, guys. ¿No me hablaron o no? ¡Ah! Señor. Things hanging upside down, not bad for a personal theme park, sadly also a dead end. And that last fight made me weak. I'll have to check the other closed doors nearby. Huh. Pues ya está. There we go. Hace falta un poquito de... Huh. Famous doctor dies in accident. 28th February 1925. The unrecognizable corpse of renowned shrink Dr. Alistair Grout was found in his burning car as it crashed in the Hollywood Hills today. This reading is so hard to loyal servant, but now the victim of his growing mistrust. The fractured surface of his paranoia, hearing the screams beyond these walls. Something has happened. Something unnameable. Beginning of a harrowing madness that I surely will not. Did I get something from the ground, I guess? It was a morphine? It was a bottle of morphine. Ale.
I am no longer safe. I know it. The voices have proven themselves authentic, and I have withdrawn from the Vampire Society entirely. My absence will no doubt draw attention, but I could no longer hold my fragile composure around the ravenous eyes of my vampire peers, especially not around him. The voices compelled me to make what I fear is a Faustian bargain, but I had to, for their demands are constant and merciless. I have secluded myself within the mansion. I know he will strike out at me. He will go to any length to achieve his ambitions, and he knows it, I know. I have taken precautions to protect my beloved wife. Her cure will have to wait until our immediate safety is guaranteed. The mansion was constructed with security in mind, but at that time I was not privy to the full range of vampire capabilities. The voices echo in the twisted corridors of my psyche, dark whisperings of a macabre and formless menace, the approach of which portends an end to all of this.
Dale. Aha! The mysteries. Vamos para allá. Acercarnos a Alistair Grout. Está muertísimo. Just like Dr. Freeze. Yeah. Alistair Grout gives me Dr. Freeze vibes. Like a lot. You know, why... Okay. Thanks, I guess. Like the wife being in a sickness, he is conserving her until he can find a cure. And then The only reason I don't know why he didn't like diablerize her wife. Not diablerize, but you know, kill and turn into a vampire. I suppose because he wanted her to be a human forever, but yeah, I don't know. It would have been one solution. At least it would have been a easier way out.
By the flames!
Grout is no longer a corpse, he is ash.
Grout is dead? Pity it could not be by my hand. No matter. Soon your self-made kings and false prophets and all who bear the mark of the beast will be washed from the earth for the coming of the Lord.
Where are your banners? How about an introduction?
As you burn, tell them it was Grünfeld Bach who sent your damned soul to that lake of fire. All agents of Satan shall return to whence they came. Let this righteous display serve as a promise to all who serve the archfiend Lacroix. I'm coming for you, Lacroix. By the power of the Lord, I will cleanse your black soul.
Much talk, little sense. Okay. Get me out of here. Bye. We can actually wait here for them to die. Supposedly they cannot reach you, and they die because of the burning that is spreading throughout the house. Oh shit, I didn't mean to click that. The fire isn't spreading? Maybe I was faster than the fire. Yeah, never mind. We're leaving. Oh, there it is, the fire. No fuimos. God damn it, the hiccups. Game is getting some hiccups. Vamos a hablar con Lacroix.
Evening there. Something burning? Ooh, smells like someone burnt the burgers.
My nose knows no such things. Send me to Lacroix.
Sure, I'll open her up for you. Jeez, I could go for one of them double-spaced burgers with the onions and the cheese and some bacon and a guacamole. Ooh.
I'm going up. I'm going up. We should save. Save the game.
The Primogens still haven't been contacted by Grout. I thought I made it clear that you are not supposed to come back until we had heard from him.
We no longer hear the voice of Grout.
Grout's dead. What?
Who is Buck? Why does he want to set me on fire?
Buck! Every time I think he's lost the scent. So.
Every time I think he's lost the scent. You are literally in a building that has your name on it, my dude. Never mind.
Buck killed Grout to draw me out.
Grout was not hunted, he was disposed of.
Bok is a hunter. They stalk and kill our kind to appease their god. But like many mortals, their so-called faith is nothing but a conduit through which they quench their killing urge. Who else would have killed Grout?
Grout minus Bok equals 9. He was the sum I saw first.
Look at me. Are you sure it was Nines Rodriguez? Because if it was, the consequences... Do you know where this might lead? Do you really have any idea?
This one does not know, but he knows something was not Nines.
It means, under most circumstances, I would call a blood hunt on the murderer immediately. However, the anarchs of this city may interpret such an action to be a declaration of war. I do not want a war with them. This decision will take some time. I need to confer with the Primogen on this. In the meantime, I've come to a decision on the Ankaran sarcophagus, and I believe that for the safety of the
we're going to the
inhabitants of this
museum, are
city,
we?
We need to place the sarcophagus under Camarilla protection until its contents can be confirmed. You're becoming quite indispensable to me. So, out of all my available personnel, I'm going to
Don't let it break your heart. I'm here.
Probably has to do with Nines.
So keep dialing those magic numbers, and just maybe you'll be as lucky as
Nothing yet. Wait, I think the computer in the apartment? No, I think they are connected to the same messages. It's not like you're gonna get messages from one side or the other. So having that in mind,
It's a nice night out, huh?
we are going to the museum. Don't I get like the option? The other one had 10, one was on read 2, so same email address. I did, yeah. We don't have any problem with that. We found this Reddit. No, this is not it. Wait. Didn't I get like the quest for the museum? What? What?
Where to?
Where's the museum?
Need a ride?
What?
Cemetery runoff congealing at the door.
Wait. What? Did I bug myself? Huh. What?
Hop in.
Where's the museum? Oh.
Where to?
I do have the key, don't I? I swear he gave me the key. Wait. Chuck?
Yeah, you go right on. Ah, let's see what we got on good old camera 3. Oh, well, hello there. I've been thinking about you. Oh, yeah, I wanna...
Yo, sir.
The car is waiting.
No, he is not. I will take the field trip to the museum now.
There is a degree of immediacy attached to this task.
What?
Work fast. And, as on the Dane, you are not to open the Ankaran sarcophagus for any reason. Excuse me.
Okay. That was weird.
Need a ride?
Museum. Due to unforeseen, though fortunate circumstances, the business of Madame Liotta has been translocated to top of Santa Monica Pier. Okay. Ugh. Down we go. I got the wrong side, didn't I?
Hey, hold it!
Ah! Puto! That scared me. Made me jump. An asshole. Obfuscate. Open the door, please! I should invest in security. At least 1 point. I think if I increase dexterity, do I get? Yeah. Yeah, but it's better to increase here. It's becoming necessary.
Stop right there.
Ah! Marshall changed the code again. He is on just a power trip. The code is 2358. Just need to wait for the camera to look to the other side. The cop is coming. I might need to drink blood. Hey, I'm going to need a blood bag. Close enough. Good enough for me. I don't know why I waited for the camera, but I don't really need to. No sé por qué esperé por la cámara. Realmente no era necesario esperar por la cámara. Costumbre, supongo. Por cierto, el libro aquel que nos dieron... Ah, necesitas finanzas. ¿En serio? Tengo tan pocas finanzas. Ah, que necesitas esos puntos aquí para poder leerlo. ¿Qué tenemos que perder? ¿Qué coño? Mr. Murray leads to the California real estate market. This book raises your finance knowledge. Increase in stat. Is this going to activate the lasers? Yes. There we go. Museum complete. Se han llevado el sarcófago. Inesperado.
I can't understand why someone would go through the trouble of stealing a box with a very ancient corpse. This city's not that dull.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Beckett. Why am I clapping?
I'm an archaeologist, so I thought I'd indulge in a quick study of this Ankaran sarcophagus everyone's so riled up about. My guess, from what I've read about it, is that it's a mummified Mesopotamian king.
I needed confirmation.
Where's the box?
Since it's missing, I'm inclined to believe it was stolen, or intentionally misplaced, if you like. Clearly, though, it's not here.
Did you stare at the box? Sometimes I stare at things for hours.
Oh, I really wish I had. All this speculation about the sarcophagus containing an antediluvian and being a portent of Gehenna is making me cringe. These are the kinds of ridiculous, superstitious assumptions I came here to debunk.
The G word makes my thoughts frightened. What is it?
Armageddon, doomsday, the end of all kindred. It's a common facet of most mythologies. Fear that the world will end. Many believe Cain and the antediluvians will return to consume or destroy all kindred. I wholeheartedly disagree.
The Dark Father? Where?
Cain, who I assume you mean, is the biblical first kindred and founder of the mythological first city, Enoch, a place where kindred and kind coexisted. I believe Cain's a figure concocted to personify the transition from nomadic society to agrarian society. That myth, like most, has been twisted by time.
I want to hear more stories about the thin kindred.
Thin bloods rarely exhibit features or powers of their clan, and many can't embrace. Some are even rumored to have reproduced. Many kindred are terrified that their weak blood heralds the dissipation of every bloodline. Somewhat of an ignorant reactionary response, don't you think?
Tell me of other signs, so I don't know if I should do the first one? No. Tell me the other signs, so I can peel my eyes.
What prophecy doesn't have vague, apocryphal signs? Let's see. The usual ones cited are the appearance of thin bloods, Cain sightings, doom, gloom, that route.
I want to disagree with you, but I don't know.
As I said, many cultures have the fear of some form of apocalypse. Kindred believed in these stories when they were human, and naturally carried them over into kindred myth. But it doesn't take a supernatural act to cause widespread destruction. Humans and kindred are just as capable of managing their own destruction as a deity. A self-realized Gehenna warrants more vigilance than a god-induced one, don't you agree? Such is my argument, which so frequently falls on deaf ears.
Seen an old box around here? That's all I need. Your stories are a buffet for my mind. How long did it take to prepare the feast?
For 300 years I've been trying to determine the function of our existence, the kindred's role in the world. I'm not content to attribute it to some act of supernatural biblical vengeance. We exist for a reason, and if it takes another 300, I'll figure it out. Any thoughts?
And antelopes exist, why not vampires? You don't get it? Oh, we are a joke. Ready for the Thulu reference? It is... No, I didn't think about it, the Thulu reference, but yes, the reason we exist is because the jellyfish will it so. Why else?
Can't say I've heard that one before.
Por Malkavian. Some truths elude me still.
My sentiments exactly, but there's time to rectify that. Well, my work here is stolen away into the night. think I'll do the same.
If you find the box, put in the night deposit slot of the tower. Thanks. Bueno, tenemos un objeto de Pisha. We got one of the items from Pisha, so we'll be on our way to deliver that to her.
Hop in.
Un saltito a ver a Pisha.
Sorry, I can't.
Pisha!
Yes, yes. This is genuine and of use to me. There is something resonating from it. A whisper. I will give you this in trade. It is known as the odious chalice. It swells with spilled blood and offers its bloat to its owner.
It's an oily tangle of fleshy blasphemy. Thank you. I will take this price and search for the next. Bye, Pisha. Thank you. El cáliz este es súper desagradable que no veo ahora mismo. Where is the callus? Did I drop it on the ground? No, where's the callus? Huh? Am I blind or I'm not? Where is the chalice? You lied to me, Pisha. I'm not seeing the chalice. Oh, wait, there's hidden items here. Okay. Drop this. There it is. There's some hidden items in my inventory. Voy a ir a un momento al Vesubio para poder rellenar el nivel de sangre. Let's take a walk to the Vesuvius. No, the Vesuvius is in Hollywood. The confession to get some blood.
There you...
Not enough.
Money, right? Been a while. Your money's been piling up. Here, that should provide...
$500. I cannot drink her blood. Vesuvius is in Hollywood? Yes. Okay, I don't know much about geography and such, but there's a volcano in Hollywood. Well, not exactly. You know, it's a club, but yes, I know what you mean. Like, the Vesuvius is not... Yeah, it's not in Hollywood, actually. Not the real one, at least. But it is indeed a club named Vesuvius in Hollywood.
Oh, excuse me, starting to doze off there. Oh, I need to get a guard animal of some sort to alert me when folks come in. Maybe one of them chimps like on that show Ape Detective? Oh, that monkey always gets his man.
LaCroix mutters my name perturbedly.
Say, Fruit Pie.
Perturbedly?
If you're still up and about in a few hours, why don't you stop by at the end of my shift and I'll treat you to breakfast, huh? Endless stack of flapjacks, little boysenberry syrup, your security teddy bear.
If my night never ended, I'd build a syrupy tower of Babel, but I must go. It is a loss like frightening. Well, it is quite hot in there, if you know what I mean. So, hey, nice light. Why am I not getting this light? You get the light for yourself.
The folly of leadership is knowing that no matter what you do, behind your back there's hundreds, certain that their own solution is the sounder one, and that your decision was the byproduct of a whimsical dart toss. I pronounce the blast sentence, and I soak the critical fallout. I make the decisions no one else will. Leadership. I wear the albatross and a bullseye.
Ego. I don't like that persuasion line, but yeah, whatever. No, you wear the pants in this family. The city, she adores you.
I've had my fill of sycophants. I need adjutants I can trust.
Prince is a dirty word these nights. Now why are you the color of dollar?
The blood hunt on Nines Rodriguez for the murder of Alistair Grout will be called. Rodriguez's execution is only a matter of time. I have lit the fuse. If a war ignites, it's my head they will sharpen the pikes for. At least I can rest easy in knowing that you, my most promising attendant, has relieved me of one encumbrance tonight. Do you need assistance bringing the sarcophagus up to my office?
It was stolen, but there were lots of dinosaurs, so I had fun.
Stolen? Stolen? How? Who would...
He's shining the light.
Gary.
Imagine this guy preparing the spotlight before you come up in the...
I've anticipated your treachery, sewer rat!
Gary, this name means nothing.
The Nosferatu Primogen. The Nosferatu were responsible for finding out where the sarcophagus was taken after the Dane, and for getting keys to the museum. They were the only ones who knew. It's obvious to me now. My mistake.
A Nos.
I want him found. I want him... found. The sarcophagus could be exploited, causing who knows what catastrophe to this city. If it were to fall into the wrong hands...
Let me seek this Gary.
The Nosferatu lurk in the filth below the streets of Hollywood, but not even I know just where they hide. Hollywood is, unfortunately, lacking in any Camarilla loyalties. Hollywood's baron is an anarch named Isaac. Isaac's more civil than the anarchs downtown, but nonetheless he wears his mistrust of me on his sleeve. He may know how to contact the Nosferatu. Find Gary and get him to talk. That sarcophagus could be used against us. Do not come back until you have it. Now, I must announce the blood hunt and bear the brunt of all consequences. Escort her out.
Well, bye.
I'm sorry there, but Mr. LaCroix, he told me not to let anybody up right now. He sounded kind of PO'd. Must be all the late nights he's working. Anyhow, I can't let...
I have woods that must find him before the hour dies.
Mr. LaCroix was real specific. Maybe if you come back later, he'll calm down. He seems to be all tore up about that sarcophagus that got stolen from a museum. Must be a real history lover.
You will see my face
I'm not
again.
supposed to open the doors for anyone. Sorry there, Missy.
Okay.
Going somewhere?
Bodily functions are denied. Should we go to Hollywood? The new map.
Ain't seen you here before. And if I haven't seen you, neither has Isaac. So that's your next stop.
Huh. Who are you, big guy? That is my next stop. Do you do parties?
Isaac's in the jewelry store at the end of the street. Consider yourself invited.
This town loves me already.
The moon is out, everyone's in dreamland, and you've tuned into the...
There's money here.
Nobody falls asleep. Go ahead and pull the radio into bed. That's what I'm here for.
Hello, boy.
What's up?
And hey, why don't you call me sometime? Area code
Welcome to Red
223,
Spot, home of the Monster Chug.
205,
72 ounces of your favorite beverage for
somebody's
89
been waiting in
cents.
the queue
Blah,
quite a
blah.
while to speak
You need
to
help or something?
So, caller, why aren't you asleep?
Why is this city hiding from me?
Humility?
As in you have an
Seriously,
insect problem, or
you want some
tripping
orange
purposes
juice or
keeping
something to
you
help you
up,
come
or
down? Because,
you have
like,
nightmares
you're
about
wigging.
them. Help me out here.
No. Don't you know? When you fall asleep, they can crawl into your mouth or your ears or your nose.
Has the killer that walks these streets bloody his hand again?
This isn't going to turn out to be ironic, is it? You're not like a serial killer, are you?
You have nothing to fear except my every other thing. Is the city of stars on fire?
Always. You should come out and see my band, A Bowl of Cereal. We're playing tomorrow night at the crematorium. No cover for chicks. We're gonna ruin the place.
You know, they've volunteered.
Are there other situations I must place myself in?
Yeah, the Vesuvius
So
rocks.
you never sleep at
They don't
night.
let me in
I
anymore.
assume
But
you do
damn,
sleep,
the girls
right?
in there, dude. It's like a midget smuggling ring.
What
in there.
exactly do you do?
If you're into that kind of thing, I mean.
That would explain
The
why my
Vesuvius.
nephew invested that
I will
20
enter the
I sent him for
I
his
will
birthday.
enter the volcano later.
Hey, you know, you should really ask me about the special, you know?
Oh boy. Let's see
Special? What is so special?
I'm glad you asked that, baby. Seeing as how you look trustworthy or something,
and
I
what
got
do
this
you
special
do,
where you
Roger?
buy some really expensive burrito tots
So
or
have
grape
you
juice.
written any
You
of
get
the
a
movies
free
I might have
weapon of your
seen?
choice, bro. You interested?
Here are my eyes. Show them your courtesy. There it is. New armor. Sledgehammer. Selling this one.
So, if you haven't really written anything, how can you call yourself a writer? Because I once fixed my toilet doesn't make me a plumber, right? Well, you see. Is there anyone in this city that doesn't call themselves a writer or actor or director?
There we
I
go.
think you're doing a disservice to those who actually make their living in those art forms by...
There we go. Okay, I need to go speak to Isaac. So this guy stops bothering me. Oh, the armor. We are a sexy cop. Recent 69.
Maggots love you.
I love them too.
Trust me.
Good evening, Neonate. Isaac Abrams. I've been expecting you. Seems the wooden soldiers of the Camarilla shuffle in a little too often these nights. That baby-faced two-bit Prince LaCroix got something to say to me?
Your messages spun me around and pointed me in your direction.
Very courteous of you to stop by. All kindred that enter my domain are expected to introduce themselves. It may seem like an outdated formality, but it serves its purpose.
Your purpose is a mystery to the lunatic in your office.
It gives me the opportunity to personally welcome visitors to my domain. It also helps to establish an understanding in advance, so that there are no unfortunate accidents while they are in town.
This one is puzzled.
Call me old-fashioned, but this is my barony, and as is tradition, a token of respect must be paid.
This one is listening.
What I want is a simple exchange. Last week I paid for a certain item, a movie. and this evening I got an email saying that the seller is ready to deliver it. Unfortunately, he's become a bit paranoid all of a sudden. Won't meet me in person, won't drop it off, won't even answer his phone. Says he'll send the location of the pickup to a computer in the nearby internet cafe tonight. You see where I'm going with this?
I'm your postman.
Go to the Ground Zero Internet Cafe. Look for a directory named Joseph K. and use the password Kafka. There'll be an email in there that will specify a nearby location. Meet the contact, pick up the item, come back. Not too painful, right?
I will disappear and reappear. Item in hand. Then my questions are answered.
Excellent. In the meantime, consider yourself a welcome guest in my barony. Welcome to Hollywood.
We have a few quests that we can do here in Hollywood that I think we can access already.
Dry the corpse in the oven with peppers and fur.
I have a conversation with Melissa, I think the name was.
Oh my gosh, is that you? Everyone was worried sick about you. When you didn't show up and didn't call and nobody knew anything about what happened to you, we thought you were dead. Are you okay? You know what? Never mind. We have to help you.
Madness, believe me, I know.
It's me, Samantha. Don't you...
The moon is melting.
Did you suffer amnesia? Is that it? Let me make a call. We'll get everybody together. We can talk. Maybe you'll remember something. The important thing is that they know that you're alive.
No, don't you remember me? I'm your pet turtle from when you were a kid.
Shelly? Holy crap, you got big. I'm sorry I flushed you. I thought you were dead.
No, I wasn't dead. I was just asleep.
So, what's it like to be a turtle?
It's a lot like being a walking house that eats lettuce.
Can I give you a hug, Shelly?
I let you, but the other turtles might start talking.
Well, it was nice seeing you again, Shelly. We should get together for the holidays. Call me, okay?
I will. Bye-bye, Samantha. Samantha was the woman. Hey! Well, we can come back later.
Hey there! Need a date?
No. We can go for the Kafka. Off to bed. May you find all the loving, blood-soaked maggots your fang can handle. Thank you so much, Weird Judge. Glad you stopped by and glad to know that you're doing fine.
I'll scream.
You're always welcome. Not here. Not here, I mean the computer. Of course you're welcome. Sorry. That was like weird combination of words, so I apologize. Email. Kafka. Meet me in the alley behind the fast buck. There's a virus in the attachment of this message. The virus has been quarantined. A notice sent to Sniff Q. Male Vampire the Masquerade. Noob Camper. Sounds fair. Email. I was sent like jailbaits. Hey, with Auspex. Shubarashi. He told me hello. Hi, I'm a Jago. Let's English practice your home study how it is. America must be so coolest. You are in Hollywood? Are you in a movie? Love, Ayako. President Kenta and I ate okonomiyaki at Yokohama. That extremeness was tasty. What is eaten in America? Does they eat Japanese food? I must investigate. Bye-bye, Ayako. Are Americans have long legs? Are you date American boy? Is the image sent? It is happy. This weekend I go to the hot spring where my family has been attached. I'm excited very. When we are the child, is Yuki, which is friend to us, remembered? She is also inquire about things in America. Is the pleasant time past? Send many images to me. Not a very good English, but good enough. They tried. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Lady, can I...
Mayhem.
I don't know if I have the necessary seduction. I think I do not. I think you need like a highly insane score for this woman.
Do I know you?
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, my skank sense is...
Maybe later.
It's a nice night out.
A hunter. No one gets bothered by a guy wearing a fucking katana in a club. It's quite difficult for me to believe.
Oh, look what just walked in. I can't imagine you'd get much of a rise out of Vesuvius, being what you are. Maybe I'll have more luck with you.
Secret your secrets in secret.
I was just thinking the same thing.
I will hunt you for now.
Dances in the dark.
Hello, Vivi.
Isn't this better? You and me alone, for just a little while. Away from jihad and the nonsense, and the dangers. Just the two of us. I don't want to spoil the moment, but there's a reason I needed to speak to you alone.
Let's soak this... Let's soak in this moment until our skins get wrinkly.
Let's.
Ah, refreshing. Now what?
The reason I asked you up here is because I and the rest of the Hollywood kindred have been under surveillance lately by hunters. I didn't want you to say anything that might draw attention.
Hunters fight, hunters cry, hunters dance, and hunters die.
That may be so. But some kind are skilled beyond all our ability. Some in the arts, some in murder. If they smell a corpse, they'll bury it. I'm Velvet. Valor. Call me Velvet. It's been months since I've seen anyone new in here. I was starting to take it personally. And who should finally walk in but a real celebrity? I've heard a lot about you. So, wouldn't you like to know about me?
I want to climb into your skin and stand in front of a mirror.
Flatterer? No, I'm just a dancer. Keep it up and maybe I'll give you your own very private show. I can make your heart beat again.
I like being dead, but I'll risk life if you tell me more about you.
I'm like a book. All you have to do is run your finger down my spine and crack me open to see what I'm about.
More of the hunters than fingers.
Hunters. Yes. They've been staking out Hollywood for several weeks. They've been in Ash's club, mine, a few others. I think they're whittling down their list of suspects. I'm a bit nervous. Until recently, I had one right under my nose.
That's one tiny hunter.
For a few weeks, one of them was working here at Vesuvius, keeping an eye on the clientele. I found a weapon in her locker and I fired her. She's still in Hollywood watching my club. And me.
I can make it so she never watches you and breathes dirt.
Would you? I think it might be a little much to ask.
You already asked, and your gaze was enough to make my decision. I will.
You'd really be willing to do this for me? I won't lie. It's gonna be dangerous. But if you got rid of her, I'd be grateful. Very, very grateful.
Details.
She works over at the sin bin now. Her hair's blonde, on top. Broken heart tattoo on the small of her back. Dances under the name Chastity, as if that wasn't a dead giveaway. I want you to understand. I don't want any innocents killed on my account. So if there are other dancers or patrons around, you'll have to lure them away from her. Do it as quietly as you can. No witnesses, please. And be careful using disciplines around the hunter.
I will keep this and you on my mind. I am gone. Bye, Vivi. Off we go. To the sin bin. I don't think we need to talk to him. So, down we go. Oh, maybe we can talk to him just for the dialogue.
Hey, hot pants.
Ah, the Prince of Porn.
Prince of Porn? Yeah. Flynn, the Prince of Porn, the Senator of Smut, the Duke of Depravity. I like you, honey. You're a little weird, but hey, this is Hollywood. The name's Flynn. I'm the proprietor of this here establishment. Anything you want, you can get at the sin bin. Depraved ain't a four-letter word here. You know what I'm talking about?
What of this sinful bin?
The sin bin? Oh, we've got filth of every flavor. Just tell me what makes your bits tingle, honey. I'll set you right up.
Describe me your wicked wares.
Man, we got everything you'll ever need. Softcore, hardcore, gay, straight, farm, or furry. We got shockers, shivers, self-lubricators, and strap-ons. Chains, crops, and canes are in the back next to the triple ripples. Like I said, we got it all.
Here are my eyes. Show them your courtesy. Oh, a baton. Jesus. Okay.
What can I...
I seek the girl who wears her heart on her back.
Yeah, Chastity. She works downstairs in the booth. But if you're looking for someone to, trim your hedge, I got better girls than her. She ain't exactly adventuresome. Know what I'm talking about?
Good night, Chastity is my vice.
All right, it's your dollar. But if you want a private show, you're gonna have to wait until the booth customers clear out. The girls don't come out for one-on-one action until then.
I am no longer here. God damn it. Sinner? Yeah, Sinner. Lockdown. Perfecto. Eso nos quita ya a las dos personas. Lo queda uno que tiene que esperar a que salga a por dinero. El tío todo frustrado. Pues nada. Quit. Private. Dirty Dog. Big John Farmer. Huh. Falta que termine ese señor. Ay, no. Eso es. Ahora verá que la máquina no funciona y se pira. Y yo creo que voy a aprovechar para alimentarme de él. No me ha dado una tremenda basura, pero... ¿Esta puerta no se puede abrir? Ahora. No me subí yo lockpicking. Ah, porque lleva la armadura pesada, probablemente.
Yeah, what are you looking for, honey?
About a free ride for an old friend in that other room.
Oh. Okay. I'll just go back into the pleasure palace.
I will be back later. Señora, por favor, continúe. Lo sé, lo sé.
Well, here we are. You got something specific in mind? Because the clock's ticking, honey.
Wait here, my limpid little flower. Bueno, ni siquiera eso, a tomar por culo. A morder. Eso es.
Hey, are you okay? What's wrong?
Creo que es la primera vez que mato a esta mujer tan rápido. Qué bueno. Funcionó a las 1000 maravillas. A ver si Vivi no se cabrea conmigo por... A ver... Técnicamente nadie escuchó nada.
Look who's back.
Dolly?
Couldn't stay away, could you?
About the hunting one.
Mm-hmm.
Hunter hunted.
If we'd never taken the paths we did in life, could we have grown fond of each other? A shame you had to take her life. But you've saved mine, and I won't forget that. She made our choice. It was her decision. Yes. But through this ordeal, I've gained an enticing new ally. And I'm beginning to think it was fate.
Who can say? Tell me something else. Where's your fabled doll? How come you hide your true name behind a fabric, Susan? Yeah, no. Si le dices eso, se cabrea. But, oh, it says something. No, I am gone.
Poor Port.
What's the matter? Is he mad?
David Hatter's an aspiring screenwriter and hotel manager. He comes in more often than he would admit. Several years now. Poor dear just can't get a break. I overheard him talking about his new screenplay with one of my girls. It was about secret societies and creatures that found themselves dealing with inner beasts and persecution by elder monsters. Sound reminiscent of something to you?
All too. Story I learned only recently. Kindred.
Yes. The details of his story were too insightful to be coincidental. I think someone's working with David. A kindred who doesn't realize the consequences of their actions. Do you know what the penalty for revealing ourselves to Kine is?
The comfy chair. The comfy chair.
Death. I'm afraid poor David's big break. The screenplay he's worked so hard on must be destroyed, and his less-than-silent partner must be executed. I know David too well. I'm very fond of David, and I'm too close to do what needs to be done.
Hatter's play must remain unfinished and in a lot of pieces.
I don't think Hatter knows his collaborator is Kindred. You'll have to take David's screenplay, and somehow you'll have to coax the name of his source out of him. Once you found out who, kill the traitor. But do not touch David.
There will be no problem when I am through.
David works at the Lucky Star Motel. He's very passionate about his writing. He loves to talk about his craft. I'm sure he'll talk about his screenplay. It may take some persuasion to get him to give up his collaborator's name, however.
My ways are many and hilarious.
After this is over, I promise you'll have my complete attention.
I like attention. It's why I cut myself in large crowds. I am gone. Bueno, chicos, creo que por hoy podemos dejar el stream por aquí. Que ya se está haciendo tarde y estoy un poquito cansado. Un poquito solo. Bueno, un poquito bastante. La verdad, no voy a mentir. Pero bueno. Tenemos cosillas todavía que hacer en Hollywood y en principio me voy a quedar en las puertas del hotel para saber que teníamos que ir por ahí. Ya mañana me temo que stream no hay hasta el lunes que viene porque se viene semana de puente. Así que chicos, un placer como siempre. Nos vemos el lunes. Tengan un magnífico puente y disfruten mucho de ese Halloween. Bye bye, chaito.